check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we dive into all the hottest news in the world of entertainment, especially K-pop. Today, we have some fresh news involving none other than Suga from BTS. Our beloved Suga, one of the powerhouse rappers of BTS, has been in the spotlight recently, but this time it's not about a new comeback or performance. Instead, it's something a little more serious. But don't worry, there's good news too. I'm super excited to share with you the full story and why, in the end, we can all breathe a sigh of relief. A little while back, on August 6th to be exact, Suga was involved in a bit of a mishap. He got into an accident while riding an electric scooter, and yes, he was intoxicated at the time. The police quickly got involved, and the whole situation made headlines. Of course, fans everywhere were worried. After all, Suga is currently serving his mandatory military service as a social service worker, and any incident like this during military duty can be quite serious. But hold up. The real twist here is that even though the alcohol in his system was high enough to get his license revoked, Suga didn't face any military punishment. Surprised? Let me explain why. Now, when the news first broke, a lot of people were asking questions. Why didn't Suga face military discipline? Was he getting special treatment because he's a famous celebrity? It's a fair question, but here's the thing. There's a clear legal explanation for it. Just recently, on October 11th, during a parliamentary audit session with the National Defense Committee, South Korea's Minister of Defense, Kim Jong-chul, addressed the issue directly. And what he said definitely turned some heads. During the audit, Minister Kim Jong-chul said, "I don't think it makes sense that Suga didn't receive any disciplinary action." Wow. For a moment, it seemed like he was agreeing with those who thought Suga should be punished. But wait, there's more to the story. He then explained that this decision was actually in line with South Korean law. And here's where things get interesting, folks. There's a legal difference between active duty soldiers and social service workers like Suga. For soldiers, being involved in any misconduct might lead to strict military discipline, but social service workers are treated a little differently. So, here's the deal. When it comes to social service personnel, like Suga, there are a number of factors that the law takes into account before issuing any punishment. The focus isn't just on punishing them. It's also about rehabilitation and education. Since this incident happened outside of Suga's working hours as a social service worker, no military punishment was handed down. So, while it might seem like Suga got off lightly, this decision was actually fully within the law. Pretty fascinating, right? And of course, Suga, being the humble and responsible person we all know him to be, didn't just let it slide without saying anything. He made a public apology shortly after the incident, saying, "I'm truly sorry for causing inconvenience to BTS and to my fans. This is why we love Suga, right? He's always been a man of character, owning up to his actions and showing how much he cares about his fans, army, and his fellow BTS members." Now, even though there was no military punishment, Suga did face legal consequences. He was fined 15 million won, which is around 11,000 US dollars, a hefty amount. But more importantly, This incident has been a huge lesson for Suga and a reminder for all of us about the importance of being responsible, no matter who you are. But here's the beautiful part, guys. Despite everything, ARMY and K-pop fans worldwide have shown nothing but love and support for Suga. The response has been overwhelmingly positive, with many fans expressing relief that the situation is now resolved and that Suga has handled it with such grace. And, as always, the bond between BTS and ARMY has only grown stronger. We know that military service is tough on our idols, but moments like this remind us of why we love and support them through thick and thin. And speaking of BTS, how amazing is it to see the love and support they always give each other? Even though Suga's been fulfilling his military duties, we know the friendship between the members is as strong as ever. They've always got each other's backs, and we, as ARMY, should be doing the same. This is a tough time for our idols, but they always manage to come out stronger, and we have no doubt that Suga will return to us full of new energy and ideas once his service is done. So there you have it, everyone. The full rundown on what happened with Suga and why, in the end, it's all worked out for the best. We can be relieved that everything was handled by the book, and that Suga has taken responsibility for his actions. But most of all, we're excited for what the future holds. We'll be here, waiting with open arms for Suga's return and, of course, the next epic BTS comeback. You know it's going to be huge. Before we wrap things up, don't forget to smash that like button, share this video with your fellow ARMY, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll be bringing you more updates and all the latest news from the world of BTS and K-pop. Until next time, stay positive, keep supporting our idols, and as always, BTS and ARMY forever.